Alright, should be starting. Alright, so, hey guys, Seward and I'm making this new stream. I'm going to do this in a more explanatory way. The reason why I'm making the same video, except it's more of advanced way, is because my last my last kind of way to doing it and stuff, it wasn't pretty good to some people. I'm going to show it on full screen, but it will kind of be laggy. Of course, my streams sometimes always be laggy, and I'm really sorry about that, but yeah. Now, of course, I'm going to go ahead and show off my Battle Royale map. If those who's going to watch this is a past stream. Alright, so, give it a bit to load up. Okay. So look at this map. This entire map I made all by myself from scratch. Now, you basically be thinking, how can I do all this and stuff all by myself? Basically, I've got this much creative because I've been making battle royales for well over half of a year. Almost 2 years since I've been making battle royales. I've been making battle royales since season 9, where I started as a really crappy kind of way, and then move on into this type of period where this map is customizable. But it does have some flaws, because sometimes when I have to delete some tile that's on the floor, about a part of the land will actually break out of the hole, and then I had to put in somewhat this to put in here. It does have some flaws, but that's about it. Really nice looking map. Right now it's season 1 if anybody is new to this channel and is watching, for my map. And if you would like to play it, my epic, I'm gonna drop it down to the chat. Here's my epic. Sorry, I'm just scrolling at something. Dude. Alright, that's my epic. I'm going to go ahead and pin that. It's a message. Message pin. Alright. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go back to hub. So, I'm doing this tutorial in a really good way, so you guys will understand. That's not my map, that's Fierce Way's map. I helped them a lot, and yeah. This map's really outstanding looking now since I helped them. Alright. So, what we're gonna do, I'm just checking out how many things they've added. Alright, so, you could do either the Kevin Floating Island or the Archipelago Island. So, since we're not doing a chapter 2 kind of based of a map, we are going to do the Kevin Floating Island. If we would do something about chapter 2, then of course we're going to do Archipelago, but because the reason why is because it has some chapter 2 stuff going on to it, like the beaches and all that stuff. But let's just focus over here. So of course you can name it anything you want. I'll name it Seward's Battle Royale. Seward's Battle Royale. Oh. Okay. Alright, Seward's Battle Royale. Now it's it's now getting up. So let's just give it away for a second. Yeah, my friend list is depressing, I'll tell you that. Nobody's on right now. But, you know, in daytime it is. Alright, so it's right here. But when we go in, it's gonna show in as Kevin Floating Islands. Now we don't want these at all. So what we're gonna do is take them out. So delete all these. I might be quiet for most of the stream because I'm going to like start like fixing a lot of stuff for it. Alright, and then this last one. This is probably a rock. Yep, it is. Yeah, everything. Okay. So then this is supply drops, okay. So then you're gonna mark the middle of your map, I believe. So that's probably the no, it's not. It's somewhere here. There you go. It's probably right there. Okay. So you might be thinking, how are we gonna make the land? So since this is chapter 1 style, we are going to take the chapter 1 terrain, not the chapter 2 terrain. So those who wants the chapter 2 terrain, you got to watch someone like Direct and Pete to do something like that, because his map basically looks a little more relative to chapter 2, while mine's looks a little relative to chapter 1. But this video is based off for chapter 1 style of the map. Now let's go to terrain. And we're gonna go either one of these. Okay. So either one of these. For my map, I picked the Brown Cliff Gallery, but you could go like to the Gray Cliff Gallery if you want. Let's just do it for Gray Cliff Gallery for this. No, let's put both of them at the same time, but you know, yeah. First, let's just do the Gray Cliff Gallery because it's going to be probably the main biome of this map. I only have one biome on my map so far because for reasons. Alright, now what are you going to do is resize it. You gotta resize all the way up. I'm lagging a bit. Here, give me a second, guys. Alright. So, what we're gonna do is have it to Grid Snap 4. Not Grid Snap 32. Grid Snap 32 will be used for some time. Now, I placed that wrongly. Or maybe we don't need... Okay, let's do Grid Snap 2. Here. Alright, there you go. Alright. And then put more to it. Just put another one right there. And then like that. So, you got your own piece of land. But right now it's floating. So what we're going to do, copy all of them, if I can. And then place it to the middle of the map. Now, for my map, it's pretty as tall as this. But let's just try to put it a bit like this. so people can probably... We'll see something like that. Okay, so we could probably do it like this. And then place it down. Here. Yeah, that probably is. It got to be like that because, you know, for reasons. It's probably because it's near the line. Yep, it is. Okay. So we'll just probably do something about the shores a little bit, though. But of course, you got your own piece of land right over there. So next thing you want to do is that you got to have the land that you have still right now in a kind of a different direction or whatever you want to do. But make sure they're both together. So what I'm going to do is do that, and look at that. It's together, and then let's just do more of it. It's going to be a bit because, you know, for reasons. You could also probably do this in the Zone Wars map, if you guys want to. And of course, this takes a decent amount of memory. More touches, making it a different shape better, and yeah. Your way. Alright, let's probably make the point a bit more to the middle, like just put more land over here in the north. And of course, make sure the land is really nice looking and not kind of like scuffed looking and stuff. Yeah, that looks really nice. So I'm just gonna put more right over here. So yeah, it's pretty hard when it comes to trying to glue, you know, like copy more than I said glue. So as you can see, that's our piece of land. And make sure it's buildable. It's not though, but if it's not, then probably you gotta I don't know, honestly. You could probably put more land if it's not buildable. I mean. So what you're gonna do? I'm on Builder Pro for right now to do this. So what you're gonna do is just place it like that. Then what you're gonna do again? These, and then make sure, yeah, there you go. It's like something like that. And then place it, and then of course put more land for it. Well, not like that, but whatever. We could just keep something like that at least. Okay. So, for this part of the land, it's completely buildable. So, if you want to box up, look at that. Let's just show this for now. So yeah, all that kind of terrain. So here's what I have to say for more of it. Yeah, I'll put my party in private. I forgot. Here's what I had to say for more of it. I'm going to be honest with you guys, but I don't like when land is basically split. Like, say, oh, grassland is right over here, then a little bit of it is over here, and then the sand biome is right over here. I don't like when it's like that, because the reason why is because you don't want your map to be full of like 2/4 of the map being water, just water. I mean, sure, it's good when it comes to rotating into circles, but of course when in-game comes in for your map, it is going to be really weird to just handle off for. But if you want to do something like that, it's okay for you to do. But I recommend you not to do something like that at all. And then we're gonna put in a new sort of a biome. Of course, I know. So I made a mistake from my last one. I've said that here. Oh, it's cave. Okay, I didn't recognize this one. Okay. So, for my last tutorial video, I thought this was Moisty Myers biome, and someone actually corrected me, saying this is actually Slurpy Swamps. But since we don't have a swamp biome other than this one, we just got to take this one. For a good reason. Now, now just like how we did with grass biome, keep like that. We're gonna correct ourselves from what we done with this grass biome, because the flat land was is basically barely you could place a whole entire wall to and stuff, but we're gonna probably correct it with this one. Now, looks like there's a line right over here, but just ignore that, because it tends to happen for some reason, and I have no idea why. What we're gonna do is that we're gonna correct. Okay. So, if you're going to, like, at least make the map a bit splitted, at least probably just make it like, oh, a river is coming through and stuff, but that's all I could think of, because for a good amount of reasons. Now, let's try to memorize this pattern. Okay. So, alright, and place it down, and look, you got a piece of your swamp biome. And it's buildable, so that's good. But I don't like for the other, the thing I don't like about other biomes, besides the this biome and the Brown Cliff gallery is that for some reason it sounds like you're hitting stone when you're hitting the floor. Watch this. It tends to happen on the Chapter 2 biome, this biome, snow biome, and probably even the sand biome. And I hate that, honestly. I really hate that. Because, you know, ground, it might even could be stone and stuff, but, you know, of course, that's what I don't like. I want to make it sound like it's probably whole ground, you know. And then let's just go ahead and do more of the swamp biome. Now this map is going to be more bigger than the one that I did for my last tutorial, because I had nothing to do with that one, and this of course will be having more advance of explaining, because of course, yeah, the good thing is that I have a new mic, if anybody didn't notice, which I think you should notice, because, you know, yeah. Alright, just doing the finishing touches for this terrain. Okay. So what's cool about these is that you can actually, you know, go across through them and then just probably like try to build. Like if the end game might probably take place right over here. Now, of course, nobody cares about this part, so let's take down these builds. They're now all going to be down. Alright. And now let's go with the snow terrain. So what you're going to do is go to the Great Cliff Snow Gallery. If I was you, if you want to make a volcano, we could probably do something like that, probably in a little bit, but I don't know if we have time to do that at the same time. But if you want to make a volcano, do not do it near the snow area, I'll tell you that, because your snow area will turn into like a chocolate kind of way of the dark. I don't think they have patched that yet, but in my beta base night map, like my old map, so part of the snow terrain would have, yeah, that kind of color and stuff on that map. So when we got that, that's there. What we're gonna do is that we're gonna probably try to make the snow biome probably more higher, because according to how that, then like the more higher the land will be, then it's just gonna be snow. It's according to that for the Chapter 2 map, but yeah. So, and also you gotta do it to the north, because it's more kind of like wetter kind of way, the more you think of it. And yeah. So the snow biome doesn't have to be apart from the grass biome. But of course it's going to take a little bit away. And of course we also have to do the land in the bottom. Yeah. I will do more of that once. Yeah. So of course, more of that. I might add time stamps once I'm done with this, but we might not know. Probably put this as a bigger biome. Probably might be the biggest biome out of all of them. Gotta be a little bit quiet, just like what I said in the beginning of this stream. And of course you could probably make it a little bit more lower if you want. Now I'm going to show this, what I did with the snow biome, probably later on, but yeah, you're just seeing, what's going to be a preview from what I'm doing. Now that's actually more bigger than the grass biome, if you could think of it. And let's go ahead and add the swamp biome together, since it's basically taller than the grass biome also. Grass biome's pretty on average for what it comes to how much size is the biome. So yeah. Swamps, I forgot to say, are supposed to be lower than grass biomes, but for some reason I just decided not to let them do that. That's actually pretty good of a transition to the different biome, I say. Here, let me refresh the map. Yeah. Now let's go ahead and pickaxe these. Alright. Really nice looking at the swamp. Alright, we're gonna go with the desert biome, which is that you gotta pull out. The Arid Cliff Gallery. Of course, we are going to do it the same way as what we're gonna do. So then, yeah. All right, we're gonna make this biome more lower than the other ones. More lower than the grass one. No, before we do that. Okay, so this is where the sand biome is going to be. The desert biome. What we're going to do is that we're going to actually make the height a little bit smaller. We're going to delete those ones that it's still floating. Make it make the height smaller until we got something like this. Now, of course, this is not for beach shores and stuff. And so, since we did that, we're gonna take this again, and then do that. It's more complicated, if you ask me, when it comes to height. And making it look really buildable and all that stuff. Darn it. Alright. So then, we are going to... Doesn't look like they want to be over there, right? I don't know. They refuse to be. Funny. That's pretty funny. We could have it like that. But then we gotta... Ooh, this is frustrating. Alright, let's delete these again. And probably check out this. Let's put it back to the same height as what we had before. Of course, what I said, this is frustrating, like I said. Alright, a bit smaller. There you go. Okay, like that. Probably like that. So then we are going to go like that. And you already know. Because they're all just basically the same. Put it right here, and then voila, got a piece of sand biome, and then let's just keep doing it. We're gonna make the sand biome decently big. by any means, once we get mods, or if you don't want to do this, if you want to do this before mods, you can literally make the chapter 1 map from this. Like any kind of any kind of season. I think lots of you guys like the season 5 version of chapter 1's map. It's pretty good, but I honestly prefer the season 3. And of course you just add more kind of specific terrain. And then probably that's, oh yeah, we can't do that more. Okay. That's sad. Alright. Like I said, it's decently big. And yeah. We're going to do the Brown Cliff Gallery. Yeah, don't do something like that. I recommend you guys to don't do something like that. Which probably have to do it for a little bit more, and then yeah, of course it has to be more higher, but whatever. Alright, I'm gonna put this title as part 1 because I'm actually gonna end this in right after I'm done with this biome. Part 1. Alright, there you go. I put the title to part 1. The reason why is because, for reasons. Make sure the cracks that's from the land gets covered, so yeah. Like this crack, right over here. Make sure first. Alright, for the sake of it, let's just do this. Yeah, it might be glitched like that, but still. It's just biome add-ins and stuff. It always goes like that. Alright. So we do have our good amount of a map for us. So let's measure how much long it is. We could probably do... okay. This point has to be the farthest. Oh, I forgot I'm on Builder Pro. Alright, let's just do that, and then we're gonna go to this part of the map. You're making a new one? Not a new base night map, but I'm just showing a whole tutorial. 282 miles, so it's not pretty bad. And yeah. So, we're gonna cover more of this on tomorrow's stream, probably. Hopefully I can make it stream tomorrow and stuff. But yeah, this is decently how the map looks like. Not very much. And the biomes, of course, it's messed up a little bit over there. But, of course, you gotta ignore that because... for good reasons. You could do something like this, especially on a Battle Royale map, or even a Zone Wars map. And, yeah. We're gonna go more of this, we're gonna go for the nature, more of that, tomorrow. And yeah, I'll see you guys more later tomorrow. Alright, if you guys enjoyed this, consider liking and subscribing. Push notifications if you want to, I don't mind. And comment down below. Well, in like the comment section, not on the chat. Comment down below. How am I doing so far for this? I know that it's pretty messed up over there because of biome glitches. But yeah, I just trying to make this a little bit sustainable. And that's about it. Alright, bye. Alright, bye guys.